welcome to my channel. In this video, let's discuss about what is constructor overloading. We have seen what is method overloading. In case of method overloading, what we will do, we will maintain the same name as the method name in each of the methods, but we will change the parameters passed, that is the arguments passed for the method. The name of the method will be same, but argument passed is different. Means example, number of arguments passed is different and the sequence of arguments which are passed is different. This is how we achieve method overloading. So what is constructor overloading? Constructor overloading is similar to method overloading. This same way we will do here also overloading, but the difference is in case of method overloading there will be return type. For methods there is return type, but for constructor there is no return type. That is what the difference between constructor and method. In case of constructor overloading in Java is a technique which is having more than one constructor with different parameter list. Suppose we are declaring 2 or 3 constructor, but each constructor is having different parameters. Means example, in first constructor we have 2 arguments, second constructor having 3 arguments. This is how we achieve constructor overloading. So in case of constructor overloading, the compiler will differentiate by the number of parameters in the list and their types. Types means the data type. Example, integer, float, double, which we are passing. Based on that it will differentiate. By overloading constructor of class, we make the class more versatile as it allows you to construct objects in number of ways. So using constructor overloading we can create object in number of ways. Number of ways means suppose while creating first object we pass 2 arguments, that is id and name. While creating next object we can initialize values with id, name and age. Like that we can, based on creating object at runtime we can change whatever the values we want using the constructor overloading concept. So let's see with this simple example. Class student, id, name and age, 3 variables I have declared here. These are instance variables. So I am creating 2 argument constructor using the same name as the class name. I am passing 2 arguments, that is int I, string n in this case, and one more I am creating constructor. But see the difference. In the first constructor I have passed 2 arguments, but in the second constructor I have passed 1, 2, 3 arguments. This is how we achieve constructor overloading. Now let's quickly jump over to Eclipse to see how we can achieve constructor overloading. Okay. So we already have a Java project. Inside this src folder, let's create one more package for constructor overloading. Okay. So inside this package let's create a class. Example, student3 with public static void main. Now inside this class let's declare some instance variables, that is int id, string name, int age. Okay, these 3 variables I have declared. Now let's create one constructor. Let's create 2 argument constructor, for example. Okay, how we can do that? By using same name as the class name, that is student3, and we need to pass the arguments, that is int I, comma string n. Let's pass 2 arguments in this case, in this constructor. Okay, that is id equals I, name equals n. Okay, this is 2 argument constructor. Let's create one more constructor, that is 3 argument constructor. 3 arguments constructor. Okay, in this case also we use same name as the class name for declaring the constructor. Inside this let's pass 3 arguments, that is int I, string n, comma int a. Okay, so the id equals I, then name equals n, then the third variable which we have declared, that is age equals a. Okay, now we have created 2 argument constructor and 3 arguments constructor. Let's print these values using some method, that is void display. For example, using this method, let's print these values. System.out.println id plus name plus age. Okay, all three values we want to display using this method. Let's create object of this class, that is student 3, some object reference s1 equals new student 3 of some values we need to pass. So in this case, using this 2 argument constructor, we will pass 2 values for this object. Okay, example 111 comma name. Okay, then one more object we will create, that is with another object reference s2 equals new student 3 of 222 comma Divya. We will pass one more argument in this case, that is age, for example 25. Okay, now I want to display the values of id, name and age by calling display method using these 2 object references, that is s1 dot display, s2 dot display. Okay, see, in this program what we have done, first let's execute this program, let's later discuss what we have done in this program. Okay, so what is the output of this? 111 Abhi 0, 222 Divya 25. See, in this case, while creating the first object, we have passed 2 arguments, that is 111 comma Abhi. 2 arguments we have passed, so 2 argument constructor will be invoked. 2 argument constructor. In this case, id and name. So id and name we have initialized values, so it is coming. So what about the third argument? We are printing age also, but we don't have any values here, so it is printing as 0. But in the second case, while creating an object, we are passing 3 arguments, that is first one id, name and age. So 3 values we are passing, the compiler will automatically call 3 argument constructor in this case, since we have passed 3 values. So 3 argument constructor will be called, will be invoked, that is id, name and age. So all 3 values 222, that is id, then name Divya and age 25, all 3 values will be displayed in this case. This is how we are using constructor overloading concept, by passing the arguments, by differing from one constructor to another constructor, by changing the arguments, and the compiler will automatically call these constructor based on the arguments which we have passed. This is the concept of constructor overloading. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please like, comment and share this video, and kindly subscribe to my channel for watching more videos. Bye, take care.